I've been blessed by the ability to remain active my entire life, and running is one of my preferred activities. I'm not that fast. I was a sprinter when I was younger, and now I'm a slow, long-distance runner. And I can go for quite a long time. But I especially enjoy running in the woods and hiking. I grew up in the woods in the remote areas of Washington State with a family of loggers who are used to the woods and hiking. And for the past couple of months, I've been running with a pair of shoes that has helped connect me to the earth and also has kept me on the beaten path. Hello everybody, this is Matthew Miller, otherwise known as Palm Solo Online, and thanks for visiting the Mobile with Matt YouTube channel. I appreciate you joining me here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing and sharing with your family and friends too. So a few years ago, my wife started reading more about the health benefits of grounding. So we often spend time in our backyard barefoot in the grass. One of the distinguishing features of the Flux Adapt Trail Runner is its Earth-Link technology that's designed to connect you with Earth's natural energy. This technology includes conductive materials like carbon-infused rubber and metal webbing and stitching within the sole of the shoe to facilitate this grounding effect. I don't have any way to verify that grounding is really happening, but the insoles are unique and there's definitely some materials in there to help ground you. And with these bumps all over the insoles, my foot did feel a bit massaged. I don't run too far most of the time, unless I'm training for a half marathon. So most of my runs are limited to 5 to 7 miles, and these shoes work great for those distances. The shoe has zero drop and a wide toe box, so they are not heavily supportive and they may not be appropriate for ultra distance running. Then again, I've also seen several people commenting online and wearing these for ultra distance running say it works perfectly well. So it really depends on your feet and your running form. The design of the shoes is intended to promote natural foot position and stride. I've always worn wider shoes, like the wide toe box design of the Flux Footwear Adapt Trail Runner. It doesn't look quite as exaggerated as an ultra shoe, and it also makes for a great travel shoe because it's lightweight and it fits well. As you can see here, I was sent the mint green and white pair, called Moonstone at the time, but I no longer see this color option available on the Flux Footwear website. I do love that the company has National Parks collection options, and I'm seriously considering picking up the Glacier National Park pair next. These shoes have the most traction of any shoe I've ever worn, surpassing even the Vamazi trail shoe that held that crown for me previously. I like the Trinity tread, especially since I live in a region of the country where it's often damp and wet while running on the trails in the woods. And with this aggressive tread on the bottom, I never slip or have worried about falling at all. I wear a size 12 shoe, and the Adapt Trail Runner fits true to size for me. So they were a perfect fit for my low ankle running socks. Flux does recommend sizing up by half a size, and that may be to help you get the shoe on in the first place. The upper material of the shoe is a knit textile with some TPU overlays, including a bit of reflective material on the back. And they're fairly light, weighing in at about 12 to 13 ounces, depending on the size of the shoe that you order. The only aspect of the shoes that was a bit challenging for me was putting them on. This anti-debris knit collar is pretty tight in order to keep pine needles, small rocks, and other trail elements from sneaking into your shoes and under your socks. The collar was indeed very, very effective at keeping out the debris. And once you have the shoes on, the collar is very comfortable around my ankle. But I did have to sit down every single time to put the shoes on because it's a pretty small opening compared to the size of my foot. The Adapt Trail Runner is available now for $150, and there are currently 2 core color schemes and those 4 National Park collection options that I mentioned earlier. I've been wearing the shoes now for a few months and I've taken them on several trips around the country. Running is something I like to do when I'm on business trips. I've used these every single time. I also have used them for traveling on the airplane, very, very comfortable. And after that many months, they don't smell at all or anything else, which sometimes my shoes tend to do. There's really no wear and tear shown at all on these shoes. Now, it's going to be another year or so before I really test the durability, but so far they're holding up very well. That tread looks brand new on the bottom. They're really a nice shoe, and I love the fit and the natural foot support for the shoes. I appreciate the folks at Flux Footwear sending along a sample for me to test out. And thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and share and interact with me here. Stay tuned for more coverage of health and wellness gear, e-bikes, wearables, smartphones, and other mobile technology. And may the mobile force be with you.